The end of the month is a planned update towards 3 regions. Meanwhile, we've been seeing some action from various studios, giving us a tad more excitement in the world of flight simulation. Another week, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you the latest in the world of development, marketplace, events, freeware, and a whole lot more. So hit that subscribe button for future releases. The Airliner seems to be getting a bit more unreal this week. Now, the last time we had a good update was more than 3 months ago. The folks at Bluebird Sim show more progress this week, having a focus on several things on the upcoming 757. They aim to create an immersive and affordable experience, accommodating to simmers of all levels of experience, and that makes us feasible for all simmers like us. Plus, more flexibility for devs to offer different levels. Now, with a focus on realistic normal operations and flight dynamics, the devs are working closely with real-world pilots to ensure that the aircraft flies accurately within the limitations of the sim. From a flight management system, which have been a core component of the project, this will feature a fully functional LNAV, VNAV, SIDS, and STARS. The electrical system will be customized specifically for the 757. Now, we're going to expect continuous improvements planned through free updates who purchase the base package. Here's the plan. The initial release of the aircraft will offer both the 200 and the 300 variants that features Pratt & Whitney and Rolls-Royce RB211 engines. Now, we should also expect the winglet and the non-winglet versions as well. Last week, we hinted you on the 7W Executive. It appears that the team is all ready and about to welcome this luxurious vintage aircraft. Now, coming from the team of HCG Digital Arts reveals its progress on the development of this aircraft. This studio is not a stranger to us. We have heard about the Hughes H1 Racer. Now, in addition to the detailed exterior and interior models, the team intends to include a custom WI sound pack for the model, which is an area that the devs admits to be a weak point. However, they're committed to improving this, ensuring the best possible experience for users being a top priority item for this team. A luxurious aircraft with a storied history. This would be something to look forward to. Did we discuss on the Pilatus PC-12 yet? In a recent announcement from the team, a comprehensive update on the aircraft's progress have been given, mainly noting that the flight handling is complete, only with a few issues to iron out. Now, there have to be issues before a final code, and that's where the team have been working on, ironing them out. On the panel, the team are currently evaluating the aircraft's in-flight performance. EIS, Electronic Instrument System, is now integrated into the legacy cockpit, and despite a few quirks, it functions very closely to the real thing. Additionally, the custom Electronic Attitude Director Indicator EADI is almost finished. There's more to follow on this one. Product updates. A massive 90% off of the stall here. Now, Zenith stall from SimWorks Studios features an impressive level of detail and accuracy. Now, thanks to many details, plus a realistic flight model. This accurately replicates the aircraft's renowned stall performance. The package also includes door and no-door variants in 4 liveries, plus a bus trip to New York State and 3 airports with custom objects and ground textures. Maybe it's a marketing experiment to see how the trend goes on a steep discount like this. Either ways, we surely benefit on a sale like this. Plus, we have seen numerous updates on the stall and it's definitely worth it. Something else to note would be the line of PMDG aircraft. The plan is to finally move this to the marketplace and it should be available from next week. In terms of the console version, the plan is still on. However, with a few hiccups, but hopefully by the end of this month. Xbox users would have access to all of the liveries available in the PMDG Operations Center for free. In the line of tools, a good comeback to several popular aircraft would be the Chart's reintegration with the G3000 series. Now, this system is a popular avionics suite found in aircraft such as the TBM 930, Cessna Citation Longitude, H-Jet, and the Vision Jet. The goal is to include as many functions as possible from Navigraph's chart view software. Now, in addition to the G3000, Navigraph plans to implement Chart's integration for the G1000 and the CJ4 Pro Line 21 systems. This would undoubtedly be a welcome addition to the simulation experience. Now, one of the other noticeable improvements would be towards the line of Just Flight's fleet of aircraft. Some much awaited updates actually to their PA-28 Aero 3, PA-28 Turbo Aero 3 and 4 plus the Warrior 2. There's actually a long list of changes, and some of them being important ones, including the revamped EFB. Now this is capable to import SimBrief flight plans and integrate Navigraphs chats for a seamless experience without even leaving the cockpit. In addition to all this, updated animations and cockpit interactions, refined spark plug fouling simulation, updated manuals, compatibilities, and a lot more. All in all, the Piper family hangar surely needs a revisit for some great journeys. Now in terms of why the Twin Otter was removed from the marketplace, the plan is to bring in a revamped version of the aircraft as a part of another project, and definitely more to follow on this one. In the real world, Flight Sim Expo is getting closer with more exciting things to look forward to. Over 50 sponsors and exhibitors have confirmed attendance. Now so far, 8 of them have confirmed to bring in something new to the community. Devs like Thrustmaster, TFDI Design, Honeycomb, Virtual Fly, and all others have confirmed to give 20-minute presentations detailing on the upcoming product releases. Plus, a huge lineup of speakers and seminars taking place across the weekend from teams like Fly-by-Wire Simulations, Infinite Flight, Prepare 3D, High Performance Group, and Flight Effects. The question is, have you made your plans yet? It's certainly worth considering. Ground level speaking, the team of Aero Designs have unveiled the latest creation of the Portland International Jetport, KPWM in short. Considered to be the busiest in Maine, this airport has history since the 20s. The team have been well known to develop plenty of scenery on X-Plane. Now instead of being a port-over, the team have made it a point to rework the entire scenery from ground up, improving textures, ground layouts, taxiways, terminal buildings and more as we see it. We plan on having a full review of this jetport shortly, by the way, so stay tuned on this. You can find the link to this beautiful North American airport in the description below. In the world of development, what's new this week? The next big change would be Oceania, World Update 13, the region of the US focusing Hawaii and Antarctica. Interesting regions, yes. Each of these regions ought to see huge improvements. It appears that the US is getting their third world update with Hawaii. What else can we expect this month? The much-awaited ATR is planned to be released as well, launching late April, finally giving us the 42 and the 72 variant. A long-term project in fact, and when projects take their time, it's always worth the wait. In terms of numbers, there have been a lot of changes since we last checked. Let's see, 1,873 airports, 588 aircraft, 883 sceneries, and 168 mission packs, making it a grand total of 2,735 products to both Xbox and PC. On events this week, we have the official fly-in covering Italy and Vatican City alongside a group of community members on Twitch. Now this is an open event, so take advantage of these types of events as the goal is to have a great time. Plus, this is for both Xbox and PC platforms. Now April 7th is Good Friday, one of the most important religious holidays to those people who follow the Christian faith. In recognition of this occasion, the plan is to fly to Vatican City where the Pope annually delivers a Good Friday Mass service to the world's estimated 1.3 billion Catholics. So mark your calendars as the event is tomorrow, the 7th of April. Now the details plus the flight plan, type of aircraft, the hours can be found if you check the link in the description below. If you join our Discord server, we do have events. We share plenty of news on what's the latest at the sim. Before we move to Freeware, we finally reached 1,000 members on our Discord server, and we love to thank each of you for your support. Most importantly, there have been few of them who've been supportive since day one. Saga Aviate, 1M1 Music, Ross M93, Furious Fish, Soupman, Jake, and many of our friends at Discord. Every bit of support has been truly helpful for us, so thank you for that. In the line of Freeware, this seems to be interesting this time. Now Mont Blanc, a place regarded by many as the birthplace of modern mountaineering, has unveiled itself at the sim. Now it's been more than a year since we got this add-on, but worth noting on the type of details on this mountain. Just look at that. Now soaring around it would be fun or even a heli. Adrian L has been the dev for this project. It looks like a fun project to discover this great terrain. The additional packages can add more to the immersion. In this case, try out the Skyway Mont Blanc, a full experience with animated skyways connecting nearby locations. Another beautiful addition on Freeware, and this looks great by the way. Usually in the line of Freeware we showcase airports, and let's look at Nantucket Memorial Airport from the team of H2 Air. It's located on the island in Massachusetts. This mod includes custom models for terminals, FBO, hangars and more. Now additional buildings are still being worked on as we speak. Custom surface markings, accurate runways, taxiway layouts have all been recent additions. The plan is to update this airport periodically with more details over time, but for now, it's a good start. The link to both the Freeware and the community events can be found right here in the description below. Do subscribe as we have so much more to cover in the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator. As always, it's been a true pleasure. Until next time, do take care and happy flying.